Hello and welcome to episode 10. Ooh, feels good to be back at this number sort of thing. So, in last episode, as you can see behind me, we started the outline of our main base. Today's episode will be continuing that with the diagonal pods, the diagonal rooms, whatever you like to call them, and hopefully we can finish doing the outline and maybe a little bit more resource gathering if we have time. This should be good. The plan I've got in a creative world has been created at a different angle. So where we have the entrance here facing our starter base over there, the creative world that I've got where I'm testing different block palettes and things like that, this bit over here is our entrance and exit. So there's a pod over there or a room over there, and this is the tunnel to get in and out. So from the plan, I'm having to just rotate everything clockwise 90 degrees. So as long as I remember that, we shouldn't have too much of a problem. What I've been doing is trying to sort out what I want to do for the floors, and I think I have an idea of what I want to do. It just means a little bit more resource gathering, which I have started. So I think last episode we only had the one chest. This one here with our dirt and our white concrete and whatnot. In the top chest here, which I believe is new for this episode, I don't know, I recorded last episode about 3 or 4 days ago. But I think in between the two episodes I went out and I did some resource gathering where I've got these. This is what I'm looking at for being the main flooring for certainly the center dome / octagon. And actually what I do want is polished granite using the re-chiseled mod and actually making it seamless. So if you actually just use some polished granite, in fact, let me just go run down and grab chisel, which you just need a stick and a piece of iron ingot to create the chisel. And from there, what you can do is you can grab almost any block, which is quite nice. Let's do that, shall we? So if I right click the chisel, I'm going to do all of these into their polished granite, okay? Now, I'm going to bring your attention over to here, and it's the connected textures. I'm going to leave that one off for now, so I'm just going to have polished granite, connecting textures off. And I'm going to do the same, polished granite, but I'm going to have connected textures on. If I now hover over these, that will say connecting, and this one says nothing. So if I do these in a 2x2, you can see that there is an X or a cross in the middle outlining the 4 blocks, whereas the connecting gets rid of those outlines. And I think something like this might be quite good going around the circumference of the centered dome. Now, there is another plan I've got for that. There is going to be a massive staircase in the center here. I've currently got it sat at something like 6 or 8 by 6 or 8 squared, something like that. So it's either 6 by 6 or 8 by 8, and I can't remember what it is at the moment. But yeah, so we'll have that in the middle, and I think that will have your plain stone texture as the floor, just to give it a nice little bit of variety. And then going around the edge, around the central staircase, will be this polished granite. Now, what's quite cool about this is if I now swap those over, I can pop those back in, and I can turn them back into their normal granite. And they do stack again, and then you can stick them back in the chest, and they're there. So now I can make all of these what I need them to be. The deep slate is for once we finish the outline, because what's going to happen is it's going to be almost like a reverse Oreo. So you'll have the white concrete followed by 2 layers of deep slate slabs, vertical slabs, topped off with another layer of the white concrete, and then it should finish up into a dome. I'm going to layer and offset the roofs of all the rooms, so you should have a center dome and 7 smaller domes around the edge. But that's enough of that. I'm going to put that up there, and what I'm going to do is grab all of this, and what I'm going to do is on all the corners I am going to get rid of all of the center sections here. These middle 3 sections on all corners, edges, diagonals. Diagonals is the word I was looking for. So yeah, there are a couple of inspirations for this build. One of them is the Bowie Base 1 complex in the Doctor Who special episode Waters of Mars, where it's got the central dome and then it's got 4 or 5 other domes off of it. You've got the botanical dome, and you've got the, if I can, and as long as I don't get in trouble for it from YouTube, I will stick a picture of it on screen, I hope, with maybe a couple of other pictures alongside it for further reference. The other 2 images are from Star Trek. If you're watching this and I've said that and there is no photos or pictures, it's because YouTube shouted at me. So we're going to start with the diagonal here, and we're going to call this 0 essentially, and then we'll go out to 6, I think it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in theory you should have a 3 wide corridor. And then I make 7 10 by 10, apart from 1, and I'll explain why that's different in a minute, but I'm going to go sleep. But yes, I'll do the corridors first, and then I will lay out the other domes. There will be 3 10 by 10 and 1 slightly bigger. And the reason it's slightly bigger is because it will house our base's Stargate when we go and pick one up. And that will live just over here. So on this side, we are going to put, what have I done over that side? Let's going out that way. So I've done it here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 question mark? Does that match up? In theory, these should line up. So that's currently at 550, and that's 550. Cool. So yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't look like much at the moment, but once we've actually got the rooms on it, and once we've built the walls up and everything, it should look really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. 5, 6. On a mass. One more. It's complete. One there. One there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 4, 5, 6. That one needs to go. Cool, so that's all the corridors. So actually, that is 100% of the corridors done. We just now need to do the rooms. And what I'll do is I'll start in this corner and I'll work my way around clockwise, and I'll do the Stargate room last. So from here, I want to start there in the middle. And I'm going to do 10 blocks in either direction, creating a square, and then I'll get rid of the corners like I did with the bigger octagon. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. And then we'll just get rid of the corners like this. Because then it maximizes the amount of concrete we're using. Obviously here, we're just going to do that. Nope, we're going to do that, I think. I'm sure this connected better. Did I keep that in? Whoops. Just trying to remember what I did now. No. I think what I did was that. I'm going to get rid of those for now because that doesn't feel right to me. But in theory, that's... Oh, I missed a corner. I missed a corner. But in theory, that's what we're going for on all of the other corners. So, while I do the other corners, I am going to load up the bird's eye view, and I'm going to time-lapse it. Ready, set, go! And there we are, all done with the outline. And how good does that look? And I'll be honest, this is the first time I'm actually seeing it with all the pods laid out. On my creative world, I only have 6 of the 7 pods. No, yes. Because I don't have this bottom corner here done. I've got the entrance and exit, I've got the Stargate one, and I've got these other ones around here. I just have never done this bit here, although technically that bit has been there, because again it's been... Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. So yeah, this is what the base looks like. So we have the Stargate here, And going around, this one I've put down as being an animal farm, but as you can see, it's a bit small. So, I don't know, we might extend the walls out at some point. Or I was thinking of trying to create some sort of staircase to go up, so we'll have something like pigs on the bottom layer, cows on the top layer, or, you know, cows on the next layer, sheep on the next layer, things like that. Just, it's all going to be a manual farm, manual-based farm. I'll try and do some automation here and there. I'm not great at redstone, but that's the plan. So this is the animal farm. And over here, in the corner over here, we'll have the enchantment table. So this is where we'll do all our enchantments and things. Moving on, this one is going to be our storage section. What I've actually got on the creative world is 3 rows on the wall of 4 double chests. That's 4, 4, 4, so that's 12 here, 12 here, and 12 here. 12 times 3 is 20, no, 30. Oh, maths, you fail me. Which is odd, because I passed maths as a GCSE, eventually. 12, 24, 36. 36 double chests will be in the storage room. And as the sun goes down, this is going to be your smelting / crafting room with auto smelter and things. We'll also have a crafting table, smithing table, a new saw as well. Where is it? Saw from the sawmill mod. Cool. But yep, that's that one. This is going to be a wheat farm. So I'll have some over here and some over here. I think I actually counted it up. So we've got 20 blocks here to fill with dirt and fit in the crops, because you're cutting off the corners there, and one of these blocks is going to be for the water. Same on this side, so you've got 20 and 20. You've got 40 blocks here of wheat that we'll have. And then over in this one, I knew you were going to see me. Over in that one there, what was it going to be? Trying to remember now. I feel like I've missed something quite important. And I can't quite think. But yeah, this will be something else. So yeah, a lot of things to do. And yeah. And I can't believe you did that. Right. Stop it. it's a good job I can cut this bit out. Oh, creepers, they do my head in. Fixed it. And I'll fix that in a bit. So yeah, we can fill those in and we can sort that out in the coming episodes. Obviously, a little bit more resource gathering is needed, and I need to turn those deep slate blocks into vertical slabs, which isn't too difficult. I just need to work out the most efficient way of doing it, because I can craft them into vertical slabs, or I can get the, what was it? Stone cutter, isn't it? Yeah. So I can use a stone cutter and do it that way. We'll see. Because that doesn't do it, does it? If I did that, no. No, that's fine. So yeah, I'll work out the most efficient way of turning those into slabs. And then when I do that, I can come in here. Of course, the straight bits here will be vertical slabs. And then on the corners here, you will have rotated stairs. So if I did deep slate, deep, I can't type today. Okay, that's fine. I will just go stairs. Where are you? You are going to be, nope. Okay, that is absolutely fine. What I'll do instead, there you go. Corner. They're not stairs, they're corners. But that's thanks to the extended slabs mod. I just feel modded Minecraft is just a bit better. Now, I do just want to, at the end of this episode, draw your attention to this. Now, I was on last week, week before last, something like that, and my friend was also on. When we were both on, let's just say my friend was feeling a little bit mischievous, and he came over to my base, and he just put this up. And I don't think he's aware that I recorded some of it, so here's something to end out the video, and I will see you in the next one. Enjoy, and bye for now.